After sitting down at an outdoor restaurant, a man noticed a young woman eating her food with her hands, even though utensils were placed right in front of her. People nearby stared at her with disgust. Some whispered, others laughed quietly behind her back. One diner finally walked over and said, "Learn how to eat properly, ma'am. You're an adult, not a child." The woman's face burned with shame. In that moment, she promised herself she would never eat in public again. She looked away, trying to hold back tears. And that's when she saw a man smiling and gently waving at her from another table. She smiled back. It was the kindest thing anyone had done for her all day. A few minutes later, the waitress came over and said, "Miss, your bill has already been paid." The woman was stunned. The waitress handed her a small note and said, "He asked me to give this to you." The note read, "You are a strong and beautiful woman. Don't let anyone tear you down. I paid for your meal, and I hope it brightens your day." Tears filled her eyes. She turned toward the table where the man had been sitting, but he was gone. It must have been him, she thought. I need to find him. The next day, while driving to the store, she noticed a long line at a street food stand. Behind the counter stood a man who looked very familiar. Her heart skipped. It was him. She parked and watched for a moment. When she walked closer, the man noticed her and quickly pulled his hat down, embarrassed. She smiled and gently tapped his arm. "Don't be embarrassed. I just want to thank you for your kindness yesterday." She took out the note and showed it to him. "I believe you wrote this. It's the most beautiful thing anyone has ever done for me." The man took her hand, lifted his hat, and looked into her eyes. "Elena, it's been a long time." She froze. "How do you know my name?" He smiled softly. "We went to the same middle school. You used to sit next to me at lunch when I was alone and had nothing to eat. You gave me your only food because you didn't want me to go hungry. Then one day you disappeared." Tears streamed down her face. "Daniel, I've thought about you all these years." She took a deep breath and said, "My family was very poor back then. We couldn't afford basic things. We ate with our hands, and that habit stayed with me." Daniel squeezed her hand. "You're still beautiful just the way you are. I've always had feelings for you. I was just embarrassed because I work as a street vendor." She smiled through her tears. "That doesn't matter to me. The kindness you showed me yesterday was the most beautiful thing a man has ever done for me." In the middle of a busy street, they held hands, two hearts reunited by kindness. If you believe kindness can lead to true love, drop a heart.